We begin tonight with KCRA 3 weather and a strong December storm bringing wind and rain to the valley, causing traffic issues and power outages across the region.
And take a look at this. This is what drivers had to contend with on I-5 just north of Sutterville Road tonight. Some standing water that covered the two far right lanes for a short stretch. It was enough actually to bring traffic to a standstill for a while. CHP has been responding to dozens of problems on the roads tonight, including some street flooding and traffic collisions. And happening right now, Sac Metro firefighters are at the scene of a deadly crash. This happened on Douglas Road and Sunrise Boulevard in Rancho Cordova. Authorities tell us a car slammed into a tree, and you can see some of the damage that was done here. We know one person was killed, and the Rancho Cordova police are investigating.
That same storm is also dumping a lot of snow in the Sierra tonight, forcing chain controls, and that snow is going to drop to lower elevations in the next few hours, and you can see it coming down there. And new tonight, Amador County Unified School District has announced all schools in the county will be closed tomorrow due to the weather, power outages, and danger from high winds.
So the rain and snow are much needed, but these wet conditions are causing some problems out there.
Here's something we've seen a lot of today because of that wind. Trees down all across our region. This one here fell in Elk Grove. That was a pretty big one. Another one fell on Bader Road near Pleasant Grove School Road, and the tree damaged a fence and blocked a road there. Drivers were told to avoid the area while crews cleared it away.
And listen in there, you can hear both the wind blowing and the rain falling in Sacramento. This was some video we shot earlier today from North 7th Street and Richards Boulevard, and some places saw gusts up to 50 miles per hour. And
here's a live look at PG&E's outage page, and you can see a lot of smaller power outages across the region. There does appear to be a larger outage in the Ione area near the Comanche Reservoir.
In the meantime, in the high country, snow has been coming down in the Sierra all day, and it has not let up. This is some video from Soda Springs where the snow has been piling up, and chain controls are in effect right now on both Interstate 80 and Highway 50, and it's been that way all day. Caltrans is asking you if you can avoid the roads in the Sierra, just do so. But if you don't have to get out there, don't do it. So here's a look at the conditions on the road tonight. On the left of the screen is I-80, where the chains are still required from Nyack to Hurstdale Road and Truckee. And on the right of the screen is Highway 50, where the chains are required from 3 miles east of Kybers to Myers in El Dorado County.
We have team coverage of the rain and snow tonight, including just how low the snow could go. And we begin tonight with Melanie Wingo. She's live in Sacramento with more on the road conditions. And as you can see behind you, Melanie, a lot of rain on the roads.
Yeah, definitely a lot of standing water here. We're at Del Paso Boulevard, just off of Northgate, between Northgate and Cary. And check it out. We're actually testing also the waterproof capabilities of my boots tonight. It's about, I would say, mid-calf here on my shins and knees and all of that good stuff. So basically we're up in it. So this is what is happening on this roadway, and cars are trying to drive through it. Earlier tonight, Sacramento Fire said that a car did get stranded in all of this, and they did have to rescue the person who was in that car. That car has since been either taken off the roadway or has been towed away in some other way, shape, or form. We don't know what happened to the person involved. We assume that Sacramento Fire has helped them off to safety. But this road doesn't appear to have any drainage so far as we can tell over the last 20 minutes or so. But we have seen a lot of 4x4 trucks or pickup trucks. They're trying to make their way through. Also, we're seeing some smaller cars come right up to this block here, and they realize the road is covered with water, and then they slam on their brakes right by those barriers there, and then they have turned around. So a lot of people out here getting a little bit unlucky because they have not gotten stalled like that other car did earlier this evening. But that is one of the things that emergency crews advise us not to do, is don't drive through the water where you don't know how deep it is. You know, in this case, it's shin deep here on me, but some cars can't get through this level of water, even though the pickup trucks can get through it. I'm going to step off to the side here now, and we're going to keep an eye on this spot in particular, let you know if the water recedes. We have seen some crews coming out to assess things, but as of right now, I don't see any crews on the scene working to clear the drains. So we expect throughout the evening they're going to try to make sure no cars get through here, get stuck again through here, and then figure out just how to deal with all of this standing water. Same scene across Sacramento County tonight. My photographer Alan Blake and I have driven all over here and there, and we've seen this here. We've seen it on the highways, side streets. Got to be advised, if you're coming out tonight or early tomorrow morning, similar scene may be the case. Right now, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
That's a good reminder to certainly stay safe while you're on the roads, especially at night.
All right, nice work out there, Melanie. And with more on the wind and the rain, let's turn it over to Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan.
Yeah, the rain has picked up over the last 5 or 6 hours in many valley locations, and you can see right now on Doppler radar just a wide area of just solid green. Earlier in the day, and especially yesterday, the rain was somewhat hit and miss. That has not been the case this evening. We are now approaching storm totals up and down the valley over 2 inches. That's counting what we had yesterday, earlier today. But then within the last few hours, many parts of Sacramento County and San Joaquin County, just in the last 3 hours, have had a ½ inch to 3/4 inch of rain. And that's what's leading to the street flooding that you just saw. Now, I've checked the streams and creeks throughout the valley and not finding any of them out of their banks. They're rising, but I don't think there are going to be any issues on those. And you can see throughout San Joaquin and Stanislaus County, these areas of dark green and yellow indicating some heavier downpours. That also includes parts of the lower foothills in Amador County, El Dorado County. Here's a little area of yellow getting ready to go into Roseville. So for those of you in Roseville, Rockland, Lincoln, you're going to be hearing some of that rain on your rooftop again here in the next few hours. And it's pretty solid into Yolo County and points to the west. And then more of these areas of yellow along Placer County and into Nevada County. Some pretty heavy rain out there. So wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this street flooding through the overnight hours, and especially on some of the more rural areas that are dark. The sides of those roads can build up with water pretty quickly. So be very careful if you're going to be driving anytime between now and sunrise tomorrow. You're likely going to find standing water on many roads. Back to you.
Mark, thank you so much. A temporary homeless shelter is open at City Hall in Sacramento tonight because of the weather.
The City Hall lobby is going to stay open until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. The shelter is providing some blankets, snacks, water, and bathroom facilities. It can also accommodate pets in kennels or crates in a covered outdoor space. And that's the city. Sacramento County has also activated its severe weather motel respite response, which offers motel vouchers to people through a referral process.
The city of Stockton has also activated its emergency shelters for the homeless. They have 2 locations available. The first one is at the Gospel Center Rescue Mission. It's open for men only. The other one is at the Stockton Shelter for the Homeless, located on Harrison Street. The contact information is right there on your screen. This one has space for both men and women.
And the other big weather story tonight is the snow. This is the look along Interstate 80 tonight. It's been coming down heavy all night.
KCRA 3's Lizzie Mitri has been out in that snow all night. And Lizzie, what are the conditions like there right now? You can see a lot of snow right there behind you, so we know it's been tough.
Behind me, in front of me, it's blowing all around. The wind is going tonight. I feel a bit like a broken record because, I mean, it's just snow, heavy snowfall, and it's been steady. It hasn't really let up throughout the day. Now, behind me, you might be seeing all this traffic. We are along Interstate 80. This was an area where they were checking, Caltrans was checking to make sure semis and cars that need them had their chains on. But within the last 20 minutes or so, we noticed all the traffic here had stopped and they actually blocked the interstate. Now this traffic that you're seeing move here now is actually being directed off the interstate to exit here on Donner Pass Road. And you can see the conditions out here. It's snowy on the interstate, and that snow is still falling steadily. For one driver that we talked to, the conditions out here meant a trip that would have normally taken him a couple hours became a whole day ordeal. It was a long day for Jesus Mendoza and his wife.
Bad. Bad, stressful.
On their drive home to Sacramento from Reno, they got stuck here at a gas station in Soda Springs.
Yeah, well, this was the problem, the chain. The chain got loose from the inside.
He says the chain snapped, and then he noticed brake fluid leaking.
So that's the reason I'm here, stuck over here. I've been here since 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just kind of waiting for a family member to come and get us, with a pickup and a trailer.
He'd been waiting for more than 7 hours as heavy snow and blustery winds persisted into the evening. This is what the interstate looks like tonight on Donner Summit, packed with snow, making for a bumpy ride in some spots, causing most cars to take it slow and easy. Most, but not all.
And there's some of them that, they were driving faster they were passing, and they were it was slippery.
They made it.
Then as we talked to Mendoza, the sight he'd been waiting for.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm all excited.
His family came to the rescue just before 6:30. They got the car up onto the trailer and finally finished their trip home.
He was very grateful to see his family, as you can imagine, after waiting for so long today. So again, out here live, we are in Truckee looking at Interstate 80, and the traffic that you're seeing move here is actually being directed off the interstate. They're all being directed to exit here at Donner Pass Road. Live in Truckee, Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 News.
Lizzie, thank you so much, and make sure you stay safe out there.
Yeah, you can see it is piling up out there. So with more on where the snow is still coming down, let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Mark Finding.
Earlier, I mentioned that in the valley, in the last 3 hours, we have seen a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain in the last 3 hours. And if you translate that into the snow rate, that gives you maybe 6 inches of snow in 3 hours. So it's been coming down at the rate of about 2 inches an hour in the Sierra, and that kind of snow rate is going to continue through the night. Now, the snow level will be dropping tonight. In some areas it already is, but not much on Highway 4 just yet. So Arnold, that's at about 4,000 feet. The snow level on Highway 4 is still above there, but as you go farther north, that's where we're starting to see some of the colder air come in. So on Highway 88, we will see the snow level drop. Pollock Pines is around 4,000 feet. Now we're starting to get that rain snow mix, and that snow level will continue to drop through the night, likely getting down into Camino, if not a little bit lower. And that means Pollock Pines will see accumulating snow during the night, and we will have travel issues in the Pollock Pines area tomorrow morning. On Interstate 80, the snow level is just above the Colfax area, might drop down into Colfax, and if you use Highway 20 between Nevada City and Interstate 80 tomorrow morning, that road will be snow covered, and that's a notorious road for traveling with snow. So if you use that road in the morning, just know that it is going to be snow covered with maybe 6 to 10 inches of snow as that snow level will drop throughout the night.